Welcome back to the Bell Ringers podcast, where we talk all things
sports betting,
and we sprinkle a little pop culture here and there. My name is Tyler Press.
and I'm Ryan McDonald. Please, as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thebellringerspod. Subscribe, watch our videos, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we post more videos. And hello, Birdie, our third member. Come on.
No, we're not doing that.
And please, as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thebellringerspod. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we post new videos. Like our videos, like our shorts. Tell your friends. Put messages and comments on our videos. And then follow us on social media at BellRingersPod on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, where you can see our little clips, shorts, and videos there as well. Now, do you want to get into right into it?
Right in the Super Bowl, right?
You want to hit non-Super Bowl NFL first? Basically, just talk about the Eagles.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right, Eagles have signed an offensive coordinator in Sean Mannion. He was the Packers QB coach.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Want to do that whole thing over again?
You gave me that cookie, and it's making my mouth all. But he was a Packers QB coach and former backup in the NFL. He was a backup in Minnesota. I know that much. And then we make the Bucs' former offensive coordinator our passing game coordinator. And the passing game in Tampa, I don't think was an issue. So I kind of like that. He was one of the names apparently up for our OC jobs. It's kind of cool we were able to get him as a lesser role.
Yeah, we got them both.
So we got Sean Mannion, we got Grizzard, the Lizard Wizard.
That was one that I think we were talking about. Did we talk about Mannion at all?
Yes,
we did.
Yeah. Well, we didn't at the time. We didn't really know of any of them, so it's not like we extensively talked about anyone. Grizzard's an easier name to remember.
I remember Grizzard the Lizard. Yeah. All right. How do you feel about it?
It's okay. It's not like a name we already knew, like Kellen Moore. It's not someone from our own team, so it's there's good things. I don't think the Packers did. Jordan Love's improved as a quarterback, so it's not necessarily. No, they haven't done bad. I do like some of the route concepts, route schemes that came from the Bucs last year. Looking at some of the different games that guys like Mike Evans had, Godwin, and Ibuka, yeah. There were a lot of routes over the middle, which I like. As A.J. Brown is a guy that does well over the middle. It'd be nice if we can keep him and he can get back to doing things he does well. Really, the only other Cleveland Browns did hire Todd Monken as their head coach. And Jim Schwartz kind of said, if I'm not the head coach, I'm not going to stay, which I don't blame him. Todd Monken did kind of show up looking like a divorced dad. Oh, and we just get breaking news. Cool. Not happy about that one. All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Breaking news.
This is terrible.
Yeah, Eagles offensive line coach Jeff Stoutland is announcing he's leaving the organization. And the way that's worded makes it sound like he's not retiring, he's just leaving.
Why the hell would he leave? Everyone loves him.
Did see that apparently Sirianni took away his run game coordinator role mid-season and took it on himself. So I don't know if he's kind of just frustrated with that after maybe hearing that he's not going to get it back with the new OC and whatnot. That's pretty frustrating. I don't get why. If it was just saying he was retiring, it's one thing because he is kind of probably getting older. But that and the rumors that Fangio might retire.
I was just gonna say if that gets followed with Vic Fangio leaving, the team is absolutely in shambles.
Yeah,
that's not looking good.
No, that's not good news at all.
Half our O-linemen would say they went to Stoutland University, and he built Jordan Mailata. He was our shining light of the coaching staff, really.
Sure they'll be all right. So we need to get offensive linemen in the draft anyway. And if you guys, if they just have guys like Kelsey come and coach, I think it's it'll be a similar
be a
run.
Coach.
Yeah.
I thought about that before. I just don't know if he would jump so soon into it.
Well, I think he's already started. I think he immediately started helping the team and kind of coaching a little bit. That's really all I got. This is our Super Bowl preview of Super Bowl LX, also known as 60, because I know not everyone might know the Roman numerals.
Capital L?
Capital L, capital X.
Got it. Because the little L's could be called L's as well. You know what I'm saying?
I think those are I's.
I's or L's. They're not actually English letters, but you know what I'm saying? Could be an L or could be a lowercase L or a capital I. You never know.
I guess.
You never know, Ryan.
It's capital L.
Capital LX, Super Bowl 60, and
Patriots versus the Seahawks in Santa Clara, California at Levi Stadium. Or I think I know they built a new stadium. I'm assuming it's the Levi Stadium. I could be wrong, but I don't really care. Both teams started the season as 60-1 odds to win the Super Bowl, and Patriots could break their tie with the Steelers to have the record for most Super Bowl wins as a franchise.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize. So are the Steelers number one still, or
Well, Steelers and the Patriots have a tie for one.
right for the one? Okay.
So this could break the tie, so they have it by themselves.
They're not gonna win though.
But if they also lose, I'm pretty sure they'd hold the they might already hold the record for most Super Bowl losses. But I know if they would lose this, they would also break the tie for most losses. So it'd be the losingest franchise in the Super Bowl as well.
So the Patriots are tied for the most wins in the Super Bowl and the most losses in the Super
I
Bowl.
believe so. Yes.
That's pretty crazy. How many? You're not gonna know that off the top of the head. How many is the losses?
I think 3 or 4.
Oh, really?
Might be more than that. Let me see.
That's interesting.
I don't know what. No, it's got to be 5. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's 5. Because I think right now they're 6-5. So I think if they were to lose, they'd be 500.
Got it.
In the Super Bowl. Let's see. Yeah, 12 Super Bowl appearances, and they're 6-6. Or franchise boasting 6-6 record. Or yeah, after winning the AFC Championship game in 2025. Yeah, so they have 6 wins and 6 losses. So I think if they lose, they'd be under 500. I guess I don't know. All right, I'll do my comparison between Dan Marino and Drake May before we do the.
Okay, some of the bets.
Yeah, so both initials DM. So Dan Marino famously got to the Super Bowl his second year in the NFL, where he won an MVP, and he lost and never returned to the Super Bowl. Can you think of any other quarterbacks with the initial DM that made it to the Super Bowl once, lost, and then never made it back?
With initials DM?
Yes.
We're not okay. So we're not obviously talking about him because he hasn't lost yet. But who?
Donovan McNabb.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Yeah.
That.
So, as I mentioned, Marino MVP winner. Drake May. Some people consider him a possible winner for the MVP this year. Both from the AFC East, and Marino lost this Super Bowl to the 49ers, team from the NFC West, team that had the number 1 seed in the NFC. He lost 38-16. They lost to San Francisco. The Super Bowl was being played in San Francisco. Is Drake May fated to lose to the Seattle Seahawks, an NFC West team, this year and never make it back?
I not normally the guy for fate, but I going into that stat would have already told you the Seahawks are a much better team.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm just I want to pump out as much propaganda as I can that Drake May and the Patriots are going to lose. I have nothing against Drake May, and would have nothing against Patriots if it wasn't for the fact they're here. We need to see them suck for a little bit longer. They can't just immediately come back.
This isn't just propaganda for Drake May losing. This is propaganda him never returning after.
Yes,
which is something I like.
Well, because
as well.
you start this early, you're gonna get some haters on your side.
Mm-hmm. No, I like all these signs, right? Because I don't think he's gonna win this one, and if fate is saying that he's not gonna return, I love that as well.
There's also small thing, Miami Dolphins strength of schedule. So this is a stat that Pro Football Reference does, where it basically just it adds the difference between 500 for all their opponents, and the Dolphins' strength of schedule was negative 2.89 the year they lost, and the Patriots this year was negative 4.49. So that means they played a worse schedule than the Dolphins did that year. So
I mean, I don't think anyone's played a worse schedule than the Patriots.
Yes. No, that's kind of just. I mean, they lost to the Raiders. We know how bad that team is.
Right. Absolutely. That was, I think that's part of the reason that everyone's definitely leaning towards Seattle, just for the fact, 1, no one wants to see Patriots win again. 2, the strength of the Patriots' schedule is a big, what's the word I was thinking of? Blemish on the Super Bowl run. And then you watch the playoff performance, even in the playoffs, like what their opponents were doing, and you had a backup quarterback in the Broncos, and then you had C.J. Stroud, who performed probably one of the worst quarterback performances of all time in the playoffs.
And then you had Justin Herbert with no offensive line to speak of, getting smoked. So I mean, that's where defense is obviously doing great, but the offense, take out the Texans game where they scored, I think, 28. They scored 16 against the Chargers, and then 10 against the Broncos. Granted, that was
Broncos and Texans both have good defenses. I didn't expect.
So the Chargers don't have a bad defense either, but at the same time, I think the Seahawks offense can do better against what is a good Patriots defense, more so than the Patriots offense can do against a good Seattle defense.
See, I was gonna say, plus Seattle has one of the top defenses as well. So
I think that granted, the name of the game is outscoring your opponent, but I think Seattle's going to be able to get ahead and stay ahead easier than
absolutely. All right, you want to start giving them some bets?
Yeah. Some of mine are obviously Seattle focus with the fact that I'm leading Seattle. So I got a couple down here, mainly parlay or prop bets. Drake or Sam Darnold over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He's thrown multiple TDs in 8 regular season games, and he threw 3 in that conference championship game against the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like him there. Darnold longest completion over 35.5 yards. I also like JSN's. These numbers might now be at least the 35.5 yards, but Darnold longest completion over. I like that, maybe a JSN over on his longest reception, because I mean it's between JSN and Rashid Shaheed. I think Darnold has a good option on the outside either way to get a big pickup, and he's at 17 completions of at least 36 yards this season. So that it helps out. Don't hate. So this is one Patriots. Or I have a 3 Patriots now, I guess. May over rushing yards. He's rushed for 65 in the AFC Chip and topped 40 plus in 3 of his last 4. And they say he might have some soreness in his shoulder, so they might keep him from running a little bit. But I think all he needs is just one to break free to get over that 40 yards.
Yeah, don't hate that. Should say off the rip though, the spread and the total is Seattle is a 4.5 point favorite, and the total is 45.5.
Still like Seattle. Give me that 4.5.
I agree with Seattle over 4.5. I also kind of am leaning the under because I don't know if the Patriots are going to be able to put up points.
Yeah, I don't hate the what's
45.5.
Yeah, that seems a little too high for me.
Yeah, I think it's pretty high. I don't think this is going to be a exciting Super Bowl. If I'm going to be honest, I think Seattle's going to go up at least 2 possessions, and then I think it's going to be. But the problem is Seattle's been putting up a shit ton of points.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They might be If you think about the year that the Broncos went into it with the best offense in the league, and then they got dismantled by the Seahawks, but the Seahawks were able to put up like 40-some points. I mean, I wonder if
that's what I'm afraid of. Is I think they're gonna get hot. They're gonna get ahead, and then I think Kenneth Walker's probably gonna eat, and like Kenneth Walker could have another multiple touchdown game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate a Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. I also don't hate Ramondre Stevenson anytime touchdown. Played most of the game, or played 94% of the offensive snaps last week or 2 weeks ago, I guess. Denver. Also, don't hate. I know it just said he played most of the snaps, but Travion Henderson, if he could, his over rushing receiving yard, if he can get it around 25, I think he's explosive enough where if he gets one touch, there's a chance he kind of takes it for 20.
Yeah, but like you said, yards. I don't love that when he's got how many.
Well, that was it was
if he's not getting the ball a lot, and with the Seattle defense, I can see them not going to much at all.
Well, I think that was mainly just because the Broncos do a lot of blitzing, and Henderson's not good in pass pro, so I think it was more game plan.
Let's see other things we got on it. You said Drake May. We like Ramondre Stevenson, Trayvon Henderson. Like I said, I don't know because I am kind of worried about the over, just because like I said, Seattle. I feel like the last few games have been just eating with points, and I'm worried. I don't think Patriots are going to put up a lot of points, but I think Seattle could put up 40. I think I would lean.
I wouldn't hate a defensive touchdown in this game either, especially a Seattle one.
Seattle defense touchdown. Dude, I might even lean like Walker getting 2.
Yeah, I don't hate that because, we don't have... Charbonnet's not coming back, is he?
No.
I don't believe so.
No Charbonnet. Walker's just been eating.
Kenneth Walker's
he's the lowest
favorite.
odds for a touchdown, yeah.
This 2+ is even... 2 plus at 300 is not even that good.
No, it's not.
I still don't... I don't mind the bet, but that's just...
It's a risky bet for not that much of a payout there. No, you're absolutely right. He's a minus 195. That's barely even worth putting in. That sucks.
Jake Bobo. He scored for... pretty sure he scored for them in the championship game. He's at plus 1,100. Anytime.
Bobo. Anytime, I got him plus 1,000. But yeah. Are we want to build one right now?
I was just kind of looking, just saying different ones.
I definitely like Seattle minus 4.5. I think that's an easy one. I almost might fucking alt spread it a little bit more.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking it up to like 6.5. Would you want to add Kenneth on 2+?
No, not if it's not gonna be that good. So I got minus 6.5 for. What'd you get it for?
Plus 118 on FanDuel.
I got plus 106. All right. I don't know. Like his anytime isn't even that good.
It's minus 195.
Yeah. So. Do you like Ramondre?
Yeah, I don't hate it for 1 plus 135.
And what do we say, Sam Darnold?
Because the one thing that the Seahawks did give up a little bit 2 weeks ago was, Kyren Williams I think he got a score or 2. So
yeah. And then Sam Darnold, I don't hate Sam Darnold 2+ passing touchdowns. Or one? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2+.
Yeah.
It's already at 10 to win 85. Do you want to add one more to it? I might go Sam Darnold under 237. What did I say? Sam Darnold, 2 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, I got that one. I'm
And
at
then-
plus 730 right now.
His under passing yards, which I can't find.
100 for passing yards. Oh, because you think they're going to get up and then he's
They're
just
going
going
to
to
get
stop.
up and run the ball a lot.
I got 228.5 on FanDuel.
I got oh, wait, hold on. I can't find his fucking pass.
I know we said they might get up and just stop, but I don't know. I'd be a little afraid that he still might get enough passing yards by the time.
I mean, that's just a suggestion.
I'm looking to see. I want to see what he did against the
He didn't get any. Remember, he only
Niners.
he only
Oh, yeah, he
11
only
passing
yeah.
attempts because he's hurt.
Yeah, it's 17 passing attempts for 124 yards.
I got 230 right now. I think I'm going to take the under.
All right. We'll try under 2. I'll do mine's 228.5, but that's fine.
Yeah, I got 10 to win 2,200. Or I'm sorry, 220.
I was gonna say
That'd be sick.
idea. I got 10 for 206.
Okay.
It's without a boost. All right, leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, our Super Bowl parlay starts off. We moved the spread for the Seahawks, so we have Seattle Seahawks -6.5, and we have Ramondre Stevenson anytime touchdown scorer.
And I got Sam Darnold to throw 2 passing touchdowns, but I'm going to take the under on his yards of under 230.5. So that combines to be a plus 2,100 parlay, and $10 went to $220. So solid bet there. 4 legs, like you said, it's a big win. So it's a slight risk, but with Sam Darnold having a banged up arm, I can the passing touchdowns. When they get short yardage, I can see us getting 2 passing touchdowns there. I know Kenneth Walker's a favorite to get a touchdown, but
He can receive a touchdown too.
he could receive a touchdown. But I don't think they're going to be airing the ball out a lot because I think they're going to go up early. Darnold, I don't know how great.
He's gotten multiple passing touchdowns in 8 regular season games. He got 3 against the Rams, the other week.
What was hurt of his? He was banged
Oblique.
up. Oblique. So like I said, he's still recovering from an injury. He only threw for what? He only threw.
No,
like
that was
11
against the Niners. Yeah, I mean, he threw for 340 yards against the Rams.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well, I don't like that.
Yeah, I would say that he threw for a lot that game.
I didn't watch that game, but all right. Still, I like it. I said the Patriots have a solid defense, and I think they're going to go up early. I don't think they're going to be throwing the ball that much late game. So, under 230.5. What do you got? NBA news?
Yeah, a bunch of NBA trades. Driving here. So, but first off, I want to start off. PG suspended for 25 games without pay. It's $11 million docked from him this year. Boo hoo. So he violated the NBA's anti-drug policy and said in a statement, over the past few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health. And in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made the mistake of taking improper medication. I take full responsibility for my actions and apologize to the Sixers organization, my teammates, and the Philly fans for my poor decision-making during this process. My only question in that is I would have imagined that these players told their trainers and whatnot, the medical staff, everything they're taking and everything's screened for making sure nothing comes up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want to believe, but I have a hard time believing any athlete when they said they took someone without realizing it was illegal. It's like, do you not have to obviously
a huge part of your job is to make sure you don't take illegal drugs. Yeah, I think
I know, obviously not. I'm sure the team doctors aren't allowed, maybe don't know everything about these players, medical information. But I'd imagine you maybe say hey, if I'm taking this drug, is this going to be messed up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So last year, when asked what advice he'd give to Embiid about dealing with injuries, PG said drugs help me. That's been circling around Twitter and stuff like that a lot.
Of course it is.
But I know there's been a bunch of trades today, and there's rumors that Giannis gets traded. Harden was traded to the Cavaliers for Darius Garland. Dude just keeps wanting to get traded from one team to the next every 2 years. Don't really know why anyone wants him anymore. I think Cavs mainly did that to get away from Darius Garland's contract.
Yeah.
Because Harden's going to be, his deal's up in a year, so it's maybe like, hey, we could just have open free agency money.
Yeah.
And I think they're apparently in the sweepstakes for, Giannis. But the Sixers trade that happened today, we traded Jared McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder for a first-round pick and 3 second-round picks. And if we don't do anything with those picks by tomorrow, that trade's pointless, and Josh Harris needs to sell the team.
Because those picks are not going to be that good anyway.
Well, yeah, it's Rockets' pick next year, which is probably going to be late. But it's also like this trade gets them under the luxury tax. So it's like if you only did this just to not have to pay a tax, that just stop. Then don't have our team. Just go focus on the Commanders and leave the Sixers to someone else.
Yeah.
Because we get 4 picks. 3 of them are in the second round, which oftentimes aren't that good. I mean, we get 1 first, but it's the Rockets, so that could be shit. Mm-hmm. And we lose a player. I mean, he did get hurt, and he's not been playing that well, but he also really hasn't been playing much.
Still is some depth.
We're losing Grimes next year, or at least there's a good chance we lose him. So it's not like, he's going to get more time to play in the coming years, and he played really well last year before he got hurt, and I think he can get back there again. So it's kind of just a waste of we took him, top 10 overall or whatever, so it's just, I don't know, it's frustrating. That's really, you got any
NBA stuff now?
Yeah,
not
I
really.
think so. All right, we'll do the Winter Olympics next week.
It starts this Friday in Italy, but we said, we were discussing earlier, it's like really not a lot of like heat going on. Like it's not big.
Just with the Super Bowl, it's a lot to put into one thing.
Yeah, exactly. So,
it'd be better to save it for post Super Bowl when there's no sports except for, I guess there's basketball and hockey.
Yeah. And then by next week, we'll give you like who's winning, who's got a lead, who's got what medals, and will have medals been given out already?
No. Well, sometime maybe.
I don't know if it's just prelim or something like that.
Maybe
right now,
there's some things that get done like right away.
We'll give you an update of where we're at and who's chasing medals. All right.